Doubles on both sides.
Wow.
So we have Katie here today. Katie is a dancer here in New York City. And what are some of the areas you want to work on?
I'd love to kind of work on my ankles. I don't have a lot of flexion. It pinches when I kind of rotate the foot. So I'd love to kind of focus on the ankles, and then anything like lower back, hips. My glutes get really tight from all the rotation and turning out.
How about neck?
Neck, same thing. I generally hold a lot of tension in my neck, so anything kind of like right here, it's always like super, super tight.
Okay. Let's bring the camera down to your ankle for a second. So it's the right ankle?
Right ankle.
Okay. So let's just do one movement at a time. So if you do like a plie in parallel, so you don't have to change, do you feel it doing that?
I do.
And where would it be? Can you reach down and point to it at the same time?
Like right here. It starts to pull.
Okay, so I'll point, okay? Is that true if I point to this area? Okay, so it's the inner spot right there. Okay, now do something else, like do a releve. Does it feel it in that direction?
Worse.
You mean it's worse?
It's worse. Like I can, yep, right, exactly right there.
Okay.
That's worse than if I
So
plie.
doing a dorsiflexion or a plie is bad, but stepping up and
Coming up
coming
in the
up
releve,
is
like
even
it
worse.
pinches immediately.
Okay, so now hover this one in midair, so you can go back down to normal. And now here, take this up, and now we're going to go turning it in and then turning it out. So turning it out is probably not bad.
That's fine. Yeah, turning it in is when it pinches again.
And it pinches through here. And how long has it been doing that?
A couple months actually, and it kind of goes in and out and gets inflamed and gets worse and then mellows out, but it's been a while.
And did that start with an injury?
No, it just kind of started happening. I don't know if it's overuse or heels.
Well, dancers do a lot. You know, there's a lot of quantity, you know, where you're just always studying and you're rehearsing and you're training and so you get so much quantity. So sometimes it's that, like it's not one inciting incident. It sometimes is an accumulation of thousands of hours, right? Thousands. So I'm going to have you lie face down. We're going to do the ankle, but not this second. We're going to start with some other spots.
Okay.
And so you're there. Lift this leg up as high as you can and put it back down. And then lift this leg up as high as you can and put it back down. Is there any tension or did anything you notice bringing up either leg into the air where it felt it was more difficult?
I feel it in my left lower back more.
Okay, point to it. So let's recreate that.
Kind of more.
So right in here. Now lift this leg. Do you feel it on that leg or you feel it, and put that down, or did you feel it on this leg?
This leg is harder to lift.
Okay, got it. And when it's difficult to lift, do you focus on this spot or is it somewhere else?
Nope, it's on the back spot.
Okay, got it. So my thumb is on L4. Actually, to the left of L4, I'm the quadratus lumborum, or the QL muscle, just to the left of L4. And I'm just going to roll it under my thumb for a minute, putting some pressure down. I'm going to switch to my elbow to really dig in. You should feel that now, right? Good. How about that one?
Yeah.
How about there?
Yep.
So now try to lift the left leg for a second. It'll be really hard.
Yeah.
And the reason why it's really hard, besides that I'm driving my elbow into your back, is because you need these muscles as part of lifting that leg up. So I'm creating stress on that muscle, making it more difficult, right? But I'm trying to break it up a little bit. I'm trying to loosen that knot up. So there's just a real big muscle spasm right over this. But the interesting thing to me is I also feel the misalignment under the muscle spasm. So the muscle spasm's first. Underneath that, underlying the muscle spasm, is a rotated L4 that I'm not happy with. So let's do that now. You're going to lie on your side facing me this way.
Okay.
And I've never adjusted you before, so I'm not sure which pressure or technique or amount is going to do the job for you, but I have a sense of it already, so I think I can do it. So I'm going to put my hand through here like this, tug on my arm just a little bit. Yeah. And may I lift your shirt like 2 inches? Okay, so I'm going to lift it to here. And there's the spot, okay. So I'm looking for L4. Give me a little more on the arm. There you go. Got it.
Wow.
Nice,
Yep,
right?
needed that, yep.
Let's do both sides and then recheck it, okay? So we're going to do this side. That should have felt really relieving. Because it just went...
Yeah.
Now scoot toward, do you see how your knee hits the table? So I need you close enough to the edge where your knee won't hit the table. And you have a lot of length, so we want to use that length to help us. So I'm going to put my hands through again, okay? You're going to give me a nice little tug on that arm. And I'm going to look again for the spot. So let me drive your shoulders back a little more, but give me firmness there. No. Let's switch techniques. I'm going to push this down. That's fine. That one didn't pop. A little bit.
A little bit before.
Yeah, before we even started.
Yeah.
So now lie face down again. We're going to recheck our work. And one of the things we're just checking is range of motion, seeing what that leg feels like, and then we'll switch to the left leg. So bring this one up. How does that feel in this area?
Easier. Like I feel like I'm using my leg to lift and not just the back, like clenching.
Okay. And how about this one?
Same thing.
Good.
The leg feels a little bit lighter.
Yeah. And there's more to do. Like this one. Do you feel this? This is
Yeah.
still there. I'm going to put the hypervolt on that for a minute.
Okay.
And you know what that is, right? Okay. If not, I'd have to show it to you first. So this is a massager machine. And I just want to get that muscle still really tight. Again, I'm on that QL. All right, try it now.
Like way different.
Way better than when we started, right?
It just like floats up, it feels like.
Now I'm going to use the, this table will drop like this, okay? And I'm going to have you scoot down towards your feet a little bit so your pelvis is on that piece. And I'm going to adjust the sacrum, because the sacrum is, we call it a sacral base posterior. The base of the sacrum is actually near L5. The apex or the tip of the sacrum is down towards the coccyx. So it's really is an upside down triangle. Here, look at this. So if the sacrum is an upside down triangle, this would be right side up where you know, has a peak. So think of a pyramid, but it's face down.
Okay.
So the top part, we call that the sacral base. And your sacral base is up a little bit, putting pressure.
Okay.
And I want to just adjust that. It's an easy adjustment. It won't make a pop. We use the table to help set it. Good. Now lift the legs one at a time.
Wow, yeah. I feel like it goes higher even.
Now it goes, yeah. And it's smoother, right? Good. So let's go up the back now. And I'm going to do one in here. So big breath in and blow it out. Good, a little one. And, okay. So now lie on your back, please. And we still have the ankle to do, so we haven't forgot about that. That's just one in the middle. So that was at T4. I just wanted to give her some looseness. And that probably is not even from dance. That's probably from computers. You know, we all look into a computer, we text, and when we do, we get that spot right about here that just jams up on us. Now I'm going to adjust your neck, okay? Actually, let me take this paper away. Wow.
Yeah. Needed that.
It was a good one.
Whew.
Doubles on both sides.
Wow.
Whew. But that should have felt pretty nice, right?
Yeah.
All right, let me see what I can do with that ankle now.
Okay.
Now, I'm on the correct one, right?
Yeah.
All right, good.
Yep.
Be sad if I was just not on the right, not on the correct side, right?
Yeah.
I've done that before. But at least it wasn't surgery, right? Where I go, sorry.
Yeah. Oops.
Sorry, we worked on the wrong, we did surgery on the wrong knee. That would be bad. You know, they sometimes use Sharpie magic markers, you know, if you're going to get knee surgery, and before they put you under, you mark which knee.
Which one you...
Yeah.
So that they don't mix it up.
Yeah, but also to say you could participate in that a little bit. All right, so I'm looking in here, I'm feeling it, and feeling where it does feel jammed, like it got just thousands of hours of smacking it into the surface. That hip went out.
Yeah.
moved a little bit. It's not making loud noises for people listening, but scoot all the way up.
Okay.
Keep coming. Here, maybe put this over here. You're tall, so I have to figure out a way to do this. I'm going to use this speeder board.
Okay.
And here, squeeze it like this. So squeeze it. No, here, sandwich it. Okay, that's what I'm going to use for your foot. So we use these for extremities, and it's kind of a little adjusting board. It gives me speed. It's too soft. So the table's too soft, so I'm going to put a board under there.
Okay.
So pick your leg up. That'll work. So many little things to work with, right? That's it. So we want to do a few of those. Okay, I'm going to start.
Okay.
I'm trying to pull this open.
Mm-hmm.
Let's test it for a little bit before we go further. We can always
Okay.
do more, but
Okay.
we can't do less that we've already done, right?
Yeah, I can plie a little bit more without it kind of feeling like it's pulling.
Now do releve. Still jamming?
Still jamming. It's
Is it
a
a
little
little
less, but yeah. It
Same
doesn't
spot?
pinch as much. Same spot, yep. I feel like I can go, like, it starts to kind of pinch right there.
Mm-hmm.
And then, so then I can't go, like, this ankle, obviously, you can tell goes higher on releve. And that one, it just jams, like, right there.
So do this next. Lie face down.
Okay.
You have to get a little creative here. Don't worry, if you knock it off, nothing breaks. So now that foot's on this side, right?
Mm-hmm.
Same foot, but she's face down. So that doesn't hurt, right?
No.
I'm going to come to this side. Good. Good. Now try it again.
A little better. Definitely more flexion when I plie.
Okay, there's more to do.
And then it's still...
Next layer. So lie on your back this time.
Okay.
So this is a percussive instrument.
Okay.
Let me tilt this up so you're comfortable. And I'm going to do it against my hand.
Okay.
I'm going to do it against your hand so you feel what it's like. I'm going to loosen it up a little bit, which means less force, making it lighter. We're going to do it on your foot.
Okay.
So I'm going to go into that area here. And now my leg's here, but you're going to do releve against my foot.
Okay.
I mean against my leg, good. And do it again. Good, and keep going. Push, push, push. And then come the other way. Let's do this way. And releve against my leg. So keep doing that. Okay, now stand and try it again.
Yeah, definitely a little bit more.
Have it going up.
It goes. I definitely go, like, I can releve higher than what I was able to.
Okay, get on your back one more time. Face up, please. And I'm just going to do one more. It might have more mobility to pull it now. So I'm getting the heel, holding the heel cup, the cup of the heel in my hand, and there it goes. Got it.
Oh, yeah, I felt that.
So what I heard was like, So come
That's what it
stand.
felt like.
Didn't it?
Yeah. Like it was like slow-mo. Like I
Yeah, it
could
was
feel you
slow-mo.
almost like pull it out and release it.
It was making some ugly noises.
Yeah. And that feels way like more. Yeah. There's definitely like way less pinch.
Okay.
Way more like movement in
So
the ankle.
that's where we stop. It might not be healed, but she's a dancer, so she could probably start working it out now too. Like, you know, you're going to stretch, you can do it anyway. Like, you're going to warm up and you're going to do all the things that you do.
Yeah.
But when it's stuck together, there's not much room. But so maybe with that little bit of space, you could start working out the last little bit of it. You know, you can come in during the week or before the end of the year and come do another session if you want. You know, you'd have to book a regular appointment.
Yeah,
for that.
of course.
But you know, give it a day or two and see what's happening with it. Okay? And you can send me a message and let me know how you're doing.
Perfect.
Okay, thanks.
Awesome.
All
Thank
right.
you.